Here's my paper over here. Oh, good. I only had one sheet left. I did good. Alrighty. So, I'm adding, this is number 24. I need to add 2 1/2 plus 2 2/3 plus 3 1/4. Okay. Well, instead of doing all three, and some of you are saying, oh, I can do it. Well, yeah, you can. But right now, let's just go one step at a time. I'm going to take my first 2. So I'm going to add 2 1/2 plus 2 2/3. I'm going to find my common denominator. Well, both of those are a 2 and a 3. Well, I also knew that when I make my array, 2 times 3 is 6. That's going to be the lowest, right? So change my 1/2 times equals 6. 2 times what equals 6? 2 times 3. 1 times 3, remember, we've got to do it duplicate. So that's 3/6. My 2/3, extend, put my multiplication, equals, this is going to be 6. 3 times what equals 6? 3 times 2. 2 times 2, so it's 4/6. There's my new fraction. Now I'm going to write my equation out because it's going to be brand new. So I have my 2 and my 1/2 is now its equivalent fraction is 3/6 plus my 2 and my 2/3 is right here, which my new fraction is 4/6 equals, I'm going to add up my whole numbers. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 3 plus 4 equals 7 over 6. Well, look at this. This is greater than 1 whole because 6 over 6 is 1 whole. And 7 minus 6 is 1. So I'm going to bring this out so that you can see it because I don't want to fast talk. So I have 6 over 6, which is 1 whole, plus what over 6 equals 7/6. 1/6. So I have 1 whole plus 1/6 equals, yikes, 1 1/6. Well, I had a 4 up here, so I'm going to bring my 4 down, plus 1 1/6, it equals 5 1/6. Well, I'm not done yet, am I? That's what she did for 2. Now I'm going to take this part here. So I have 5 1/6, and I'm going to add that to my 3 1/4. My common denominator, well, we've been doing them pretty long already. So if I skip count at 6, 12, and then I can skip count 4, 8, 12. So my common denominator will be 12. So I'm going to bring this here. 1/6, extend this out, equals 12. 6 times 2 equals 12. 1 times 2 equals 2. My new equivalent fraction. Here I have 1/4. Extend it out. I'm going to put my multiplication sign there so that I know what I need to do. Equals, this is going to be over 12. 4 times 3 equals 12. 1 times 3 equals 3. There's my new equivalent fraction. Now I'm going to add these up. So I have 5. The 1/6 now is 2/12 plus my 3 wholes. My 1/4 has now been changed to 3/12. And that equals, add up my whole numbers, 5 plus 3 equals 8. 2 plus 3 equals 5/12. Now I needed to take the difference. Okay, so I go back to my story, and it was 10 1/2 hours. So now I'm going to take 10 1/2 minus 8 5/12. What's going to be my common denominator? It's going to be 12. All right, so I don't have to do anything here, but I'm going to change my 1/2. Extend that out. Multiplication equals 12. 2 times what equals 12? I'm so sorry about that. I don't know what happened. It's crazy. Okay, 2 times 1 equals 12. 2 times 6 equals 12. And then I do the same. 1 times 6 is over 6. And now I'm going to rewrite my equation. So I'm going to have 10. My 1/2 is now the equivalent to 6/12 minus 8 5/12. Okay, so I'm going to subtract out 10 minus 8 equals what? 2. 6 minus 5 equals 1 over 12. And so how many more hours does she need to work to meet her goal? She needs to work 2 1/12 hours. And so the answer is A. I want you to make sure that you pause it. Make sure you go step by step. Make sure your items are bulleted. Make sure that you're using colored pencils so that you can see it. If you don't have them, make sure you get them or take some home. Ask Mom and Dad to put that in your stocking stuffer if you do your stockings, because scissors and colored pencils are your best friends from here till the end of the school year. So have one at home, have one at school, so you're ready to go. And a yellow highlighter. All right. I hope you guys have a great evening. I'm going to get ready to post this, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Happy Thursday night, and it's the to Friday before our weekend vacation, only on Saturday and Sunday, ready for Monday. Take care. All right, bye-bye.